its way across the bay right now.
Yeah, just look at all that green on that radar there. We have John Schrabel, of course, tracking all of those conditions for us outdoors happening right now. Hey, John.
Yeah, got the full spectrum of colors out there on the radar. You know it's a stormy one when you see all that. Radar really lighting up out there, and that's because this heavy rainfall, we're actively seeing the start of some of those heavier spots of showers now about to press their way inland. The Golden Gate Bridge in the midst of rainfall picking up as we speak. You can see the camera swaying back and forth as winds ahead of this cold front whipping right through the Golden Gate. The traffic moving across it in the midst of some really windy conditions and some really wet conditions right now. That's because this cold front is now sitting right at your doorstep, stretching from the north end of the Central Valley through Marin County, right west of San Francisco and just offshore from there. And those heavy pockets of rainfall, pretty clear and easy to see in Marin County as well as portions of Sonoma County on up into Lake and Mendocino counties too. I'm going to zoom in on a couple of spots here that are really looking at that rainfall picking up, and that includes from the Golden Gate Bridge northward along Highway 101, Richmond, Santa Fe, Rena. We'll show you that in a second. It's already seeing rainfall picking up on it as well as wind speeds. Santa Fe north to Petaluma also in the midst of some heavier pockets of rainfall, and from there northward to Santa Rosa we've also seen some heavy pockets. St. Helena above you right out towards the Sonoma County line, you're seeing some heavier rainfall too. Now a little bit further southward, we're going to move on to the peninsula because it's really starting to fill in here. Right now, showers are remaining moderate, but 280 and 101 are starting to get wet, as is the San Mateo Bridge and the Dumbarton Bridge. Lighter showers over in the East Bay at this point. Our heaviest of totals are going to stay closer to the coastline, and you can see those pockets of heavy rainfall already falling closer to the coast right now. The advance of this system making its way in from the west, and that cold front pushing in is going to pair those heavier rains with some really strong winds this morning. And it's right in the middle of your morning commute. Mother Nature not timing this one right for us, but we will take the rain. We need it. Just be ready for it with those layers and those few extra minutes as you're venturing on to the roads. Snowfall in the Sierra also really beginning to pick up. Just now starting to see it pile up on roads like I-80 as well as Highway 50. More and more of it through the day as expected. There's your line of showers pushing on inland over the next 30 minutes to an hour over San Francisco, Oakland out to Pacifica. Line of showers pretty easy to see here in Futurecast and pushing further south on the peninsula. This is a heavy one for the coast, the peninsula, and portions of the East Bay too. Our heaviest of totals are going to be in our higher elevations, the mountains of the peninsula down into the Santa Cruz Mountains as well. 9 a.m. Redwood City down to portions of the South Bay like Sunnyvale and Santa Clara starting to see it. Moving into San Jose towards 10 a.m. while the North Bay begins to dry out around that time. The latter part of the day dries out really nicely for us, but this is after the cold front. So we're going to pair some sunshine this afternoon with continually cool feeling weather. Highs are the same as your morning temperatures are right now, reaching the upper 40s to low 50s, and lows tonight into tomorrow morning will prompt freeze warnings, dropping below freezing into the start of your Friday. Now, as far as rainfall totals go today, most of us will stay below an inch of rain, anywhere from a half an inch to an inch. Isolated pockets of the Santa Cruz Mountains could see upwards of 2 inches of rainfall. And it'll be feet of snowfall in the Sierra Nevada, 1 to 3 feet, paired with gusts of wind as high as 55 to 60 miles per hour. Whiteout conditions are possible. Winter storm warnings remain through 10 a.m. tomorrow. Daytime highs today, already mentioned this, but it's just upper 40s to low 50s. That's the exact same as your current temperatures are, and that's that cold front doing its work, keeping us really cool. Lows tonight falling as cold as the upper 20s, so we've got one of our coldest evenings of the season ahead of us leading into tomorrow morning. Cover those plants ahead of it. Tomorrow, a break in the rain before even more of it into Saturday and Sunday. Rain.
John, thank you for that.